Pack your bags, folks. I remember one summer, I was living in New York. It was August, and it was very hot outside. And I was planning to go to a trip to South Africa where it was their wintertime. So in that process, I brought out a jacket, and a friend of mine just walked in and said, "Hey, man, what are you bringing out that long sleeve jacket for? It's so hot outside." Yeah, I can't fault my friend because my friend didn't know where I was going. I was thinking about that trip and all the things that happened on that trip even before I went, and how many financial principles are packed into just packing your bags, getting ready to go on a trip. The first financial principle is having faith. The mathematical equation for faith is half belief and half action. You have to believe where you're going to go. You have to act on it. I believe I was going to go to South Africa, so I had to act on it. I researched what I was going to be teaching. I researched the weather. So that's belief and action equals a level of faith that you also have to have in your finances. Do you believe that you're going to buy that house? Do you believe that you're going to start that business? So what actions are you demonstrating that show your belief is going to come to fruition, that show that you actually have faith? Second principle is that you have to pack accordingly. You have to bring with you and prepare for your financial destination, not your current financial situation. I prepared for where I was going. I packed my bags for where I was headed, not for where I was at. So I had to put a long sleeve jacket in. It wasn't cold in New York, but it was cold in South Africa. So I planned ahead. I planned for where I was going. When you're talking about retirement, you're not there yet. You have to plan ahead for retirement. You're talking about purchasing your first new home. You haven't bought that home yet. You have to plan ahead and start to learn about those things and pack those things. Pack the higher FICO score. Pack the budget. Pack the learning about the things from your network. And pack the positive mindset. You also have to pack positive things and positive emotions. Don't pack your fear, your greed, your loss of hope. No, pack your confidence and diligence, preparation. Pack your delayed gratification. Pack all of your things that you have to take with you that make sure that your new home, your new retirement come to fruition, just like my trip came to fruition when I got to South Africa. Another financial principle is not everybody's going to believe that you're doing what you're doing. I do a lot of teaching in prisons. I do a lot of teaching in homeless shelters. And they say, well, why are you teaching new home ownership in homeless shelters? They don't have any money. Well, guess what? Provisions for Abundance says I'm helping them get prepared for where I think they're going, not for where they're at. And some people are going to discount you. They're going to deny and say, you know what? I don't believe you can do that. Because guess what? They don't know where you're going. They don't know your potential. And your walk is for you and you alone. And that was my friend. My friend didn't have any ill intentions. He didn't think negatively in terms of what he wished poorly upon me by not making it to South Africa. He just didn't know. Sometimes our loved ones just don't know our walk, don't know our struggles, don't know what we're going through, don't know our full potential. They don't know what God had for you. It wasn't a conference call when God gave you that call. It was a one-way message. So when God gave you that call and you listened to it, you picked up and said, okay, God, that's what I have to do. That's what I'm going to have to pack my bags, get ready to do. I can't listen to anybody else but him. So I'm saying, when I got to South Africa, I was able to do a lot of good work, a lot of teaching, a good mission work. I was able to do a lot of successful things because I did all those things in advance to get prepared. That's the most important financial principle. Every single thing that you prepare for in life is not going to be for the sake of yourself, because on the other side of your preparation, the other side of your packing your bags appropriately, the other side of having faith, the other side of you doing research, the other side of you not listening to others and finally getting to where you got to go, it's a lot of people waiting on you to bless them. And that's what Provisions for Abundance is all about. Making sure you can make provisions for the abundance that God has coming in your life so you can bless others. So pack your bags. Let's get ready. Peace.